Houston, we have a problem.
Hey, Provident Preppers, I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Kylene, and today we are in front of our chicken coop and we have got to make some changes. So the problem that we have is that our chickens are making a mess with the feed. And originally when I first built this coop, I had created this automatic feeder that I put over here in the corner, and I thought it would work really well. And then the chickens all started like pecking each other to death, because at first I didn't realize you should never put them in a corner and that chickens don't share nicely. And so that one didn't work. And so right now what we've got is we've got one of the commercial chicken feeders that we've just got suspended from the ceiling, right? It just hangs there. Yep. And the chickens make a huge mess, and we're wasting way too much feed. And for a while I was kind of okay, like, all right, they shouldn't be doing that. But now that feed is so expensive, we just can't afford it. That waste has to stop. And so Jonathan has actually got a plan for us.
Well, I'm hoping it will work perfectly. Now, nothing usually does, but hopefully it'll be a lot better than what we've got, because what's going on now isn't very provident. So we're going to fix it. We've now got this space cleared out. The two old feeders are gone. We do want to make sure there's plenty of space for the birds, so we'll probably put 3 along that back wall, maybe one right over here by the window, and then another one right over here. So we'll end up with 5 in here, giving them enough space so that they can get in and eat, and I think this will work out well. So this is a standard 10-foot stick of PVC pipe. This is typically how you'll find it. If you don't have a saw, usually the hardware store will cut it for you. They'll just take care of that for you, and it'll travel easily. So one way or another, you can get the job done. We're going to divide this one in 3 equal pieces so that we don't have any waste, and it will make a very nice feeder. These feeders are very straightforward to put together. We're using 3-inch PVC pipe and fittings. So this is a 90-degree elbow. This will actually end up on the bottom. We'll show you that in a minute. And then we'll use a 45 also. Some of these have a bell on both ends. Some of them have a bell on one end and a spigot. It doesn't matter. These will fit together like this. So this will end up being the feeder. And then we'll put a cap on top just to keep things clean, and especially if you were outside, you'd want that cap to keep water out of it, rain and such. So this is basically the feeder right here. If instead we're using one with a bell on both ends, we will end up putting these together like this, and we'll just use a little scrap piece of pipe to put these together with, just like this. And we'll push this together. We're not going to glue any of this. There's no pressure on it. And if we ever want to use these parts for something different down the road, it's nice that they'll just come apart and we'll be able to use them somewhere else. More than likely, they're going to stay put. Got all the parts here. Let's see how fast I can build 6 feeders. All of them built in 1 minute and 17 seconds. Now it's time to put them in. Now we've got these anchored to the wall. We used these straps. These were originally going to be used for the rainwater system, but we ended up with a little better design. So these were left over. You can use these. You could put them on something, these feeders on something. You can use plumber's tape. There's a whole variety of ways that you can do this. Even anchoring into the wall through the pipe here. Probably not the method I would choose, but you know, there's a whole variety of ways to get these anchored where you need them. So for now, we're using just a flexible cup to fill these. We've ordered a funnel that's going to make it a lot easier. But for now, until that can come, we'll just fill these with a flexible cup that we can get that in there easily with. There you have it. These feeders are done. They were pretty fast to put together. And I think they're going to do a much better job of taking care of feeding these chickens efficiently without a lot of waste. We've got 6 of these in place. They're all full. We've got one that's got calcium supplement in. The rest have their lay mash. So for the question of the day, what do you do to feed your chickens effectively and efficiently? Comment below. And thanks for being part of the solution.